Welcome back into the Two Rivers map. We are just about to finish this double whammy of fertilizing as well as sowing some canola. At least I'm pretty sure that's what we're sowing, because on the other side there's some canola growing over there as well. Yeah, it is definitely canola. And of course it will be growing out in a new texture, so that is quite exciting. Now what's this guy going to do? He's just going to stop. Oh, and he even stops the fertilizer as well. I like that a lot. So now it's time to drive back to the main section of the farm. We can be playing continuously at 150 times speed as well. After all, the crops don't die. But I'll leave it as it is. We might muck around with the speeds a little bit later on. Just right now, I just want to go ahead and get this tractor to go ahead and start baling. Baling, of course, is great fun. And then we'll also... Oh yes, there's one of you guys that keep on begging me. Maybe it's some of you guys, but I'm pretty sure it's just one person that's begging me to go ahead and use this, the RS09LF. I don't think it's even an English mod, but let's go ahead and buy that. Only $1,000. I've already bought it before in Hagenstad, but from memory, I didn't use it at all. This is really nice. I love roads with rows of trees. It just looks so good. Then again, I get easily amused. So we need to tell everyone to get back to work because we haven't been playing today. We just started up the gameplay session, and of course, one of the best things they've done from 2011 through to 2013 is that I'll just put this stuff over here in this section. But one of the best things is that once you load up the game, you don't lose your connections between the vehicles and stuff. Like, usually if you had a seeder connected to the back and you loaded the game up, it'd all be disconnected. So they've changed that, and that's a huge improvement for me. Alright, so of course we want to start baling. The farm is a really good mod, but it's really hard for you guys to hear me at least, and for me to talk over it, because the audio is just so loud. I can't even think properly while it's on. And when in that recording, when I rendered the video out, I lowered the sections where I was driving with the farm even lower, because it was just way too overpowering. So that's, even with a bit of editing, it was still too loud, I guess. Should I attach anything to the front? I don't think I should. Not for now, at least. Okay, so we've got these two tractors. I'll go ahead and just spawn the RS wherever it is back in the shop. And the reason I was talking about selling stuff at the shop, like why I couldn't be bothered driving there, is because you get 20% more. Well, because usually it sells at 50% if you just sell it off like here in this menu. If I sold it, it's exactly 20%, or 50%, sorry. Whereas if I drove the RS09 and sold it, I'd sell it for $700. So it works out in the end just to drive it. Unless, of course, you're lazy like me. I will drive there, just not now. We've got more pressing issues to do. And we cannot hire a worker to start baling, so we're going to do that manually. In the meantime, I also have to tell the other workers to get to work, because after all, they are workers. Alright, so that's all lined up. Now, what are you doing? Now the cutter is, or not the cutter, but the Deutz 5465H is almost full, 61%, so we'll just go ahead and put the arm out so I can get the job done. I really need to look at where this map is located in. Like, the name is, what is it, Salzach or something? Maybe it's like Austrian or something. I'm not exactly sure where it is in real life. Or if it's a real life place. There we go. Oh, really? It's weird. There we go. Oh, and keep on delivering your seeds to us, so I can go ahead and sell it off at a profit, at a really good price. So supposedly, either this is a little bit of a glitch, which someone said, oh, come on. Oh, alright, he's all done. Good. So we can hire the worker now. But the crops, like being boxed and not showing up sometimes, there we go, it's all completely disappeared. But supposedly that's a known bug that's being improved, and I think they're The update might have already come along. So if the update has come along, then that's probably why some of you don't have the same problem that I have. In other news as well, I've had one of the top comments last episode. I was surprised. Some of you guys don't know how to install the mod. It's exactly the same as any other mod, although what you have to do is make sure you open up. I don't want the plane. Okay, this one. Make sure. Where's the stuff? It's gone. No. Let's turn on our baler. There we go. It magically appears. But what you've got to do is you have to open up the WinRAR file, or in 7-zip or whatever. Open up the RAR file, and then you'll be able to go ahead and see. Well, open up the RAR file and see everything that's inside. Inside, there's going to be 3 more RAR files. 2 of them are, I think, extra vehicles or something like that. But you want the map. You'll be able to see it right away. I think it's called even Two Rivers map or whatever. You'll see that, and that's the RAR file. So it's a RAR file within a RAR file, and you have to put that in the mod section for the map to work. Hopefully I've explained it well. Like, I'm assuming that you should know how to install regular mods. It's just that if you've installed any packs or whatever, it's pretty much the same. You have to go inside the RAR file with all the vehicles, and then you have to copy the vehicles singularly. Well, you can drag and drop, but hopefully you know what I mean. So I'll clarify once more. You download the map, and then you go to the RAR file, you double click on that, and then you open it up with whatever program you have that is capable of reading those things. And then inside you'll see another RAR file, 1 of 3, that's called Two Rivers map mod. And you go ahead and put that inside. And hey presto, you got that working. Now, is the baler even working? There we go. It's taking its time to plop one out. Okay, and of course this cutter is not the best. It doesn't really have the largest capacity. I'm going to have to drive by a couple of times, but that's the job of a farmer that's just starting out. We're going to build up our empire. Our farming empire. I have gotten a game called, I forget what it's called, but it's by UAG Entertainment, the guys that do all the other simulators, Agra and Woodcutter. It's called, oh god, it's the RTS farming game. Oh, the name escapes me so much, I don't know what it is, but there's these, it seems really good. It's, like the name is literally on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say it. I don't know what it is. But there's an RTS type of farming game. It's really good. Well, it's got lots of potential, and it is quite interesting. Although to remember how to play everything, it's very in depth, and I got it once it released, but it's still quite difficult to play around and about. I have to try to load that back up, because I'm sure lots of you guys would like that if you're also into real-time strategy games, because that is a lot of fun. It's got so much potential. I just have to learn how to play it a lot better. Unfortunately, all the videos that I've been watching to learn other people play from well, they speak German, so I'm not sure why, but all the farming games are so popular in Germany. Of course, the developers are also German, and a lot of them, and Germany's one of the most populous nations in Europe. There we go, there's that little bug. We just have to drive over it, and it should disappear. No, well, if we drive over it with our harvester, then it'll disappear. Maybe I'll have to download a new map, but I don't want to do that, because that means I'll have to lose everything, won't it? And I don't want that to happen. Not after the things that have happened in Hagenstadt. This is so low, yeah. This is not really made for the agroliner. At least the arm's height isn't. That's really cool. So, like, has a little flap that pops out or something? Yeah, I wonder if it comes back in. I never really took notice of that. Let's check it out. See what happens when he puts his arm back in. Is he going to put his arm back in? There we go. Ah, the cup closes in as well. That's pretty sweet. I'm not really too sure what the flap is there to protect, but okay. And goddamn, he fills up early. Oh, quickly. He's already at 20%. What I could use is, because we have the speed mod, whatever it's called. I can't think today, can I? We can try to speed up the time, or the speed of our tractor. Slow it down a little bit once we're on the corner. And then speed it up along the straight. See how quickly we can drive while doing this. There we go. 54% or so. It's alright. As long as it's a little bit faster. But we'll also be probably driving too fast for the corners. It's always a downside and a positive. Next up, I'll bring that RS09 in. And I'll try to work him. I wonder if the PTO shaft, if that in this game, because I'd assume that it uses up like petrol, like because it needs energy to be able to, I don't really understand, but what I understand from the PTO shaft is that like it's gives energy from the engine or something into the crone or something like that. Is the way I understand it. I wonder if like it affects your fuel consumption in the game. I wouldn't think it would, but then again, I'm no expert on these types of things. It's just a fun game. I love simulator games, of course. Got a whole wheat field as well. So I'm just trying to think, what should I do? I probably should speed up time, but we only have one harvester, so we can't really do too much. And how am I going to be able to collect all these bales? Because I'm pretty sure we don't have anything, any implements for the front of the this tractor, or this front loader. No bale spikes or anything of the sort. Have to wait and see. I do love like fields that aren't completely straight. I think that's what Hagenstein had a problem with. Just too many straight fields. They were very flat. None of them were very, like, there were some that were a little bit hilly, but nothing like this. And then, of course, in the real world, you can't really have land that's too flat. Of course, Hagenstein had hills and stuff, but nothing, like, the fields weren't undulating. I just think it adds so much to the game as well. Now what goes over there? I guess that's a sheep pasture. Check up on the map. Yeah, that is sheep. Righto. I also should check out the grass selling point. And I'm pretty sure that's probably where we'd be able to sell the bales. Would make sense, sort of. I guess if I have to say sort of, then it probably doesn't make sense. Alright, harvester's already done. Alright, let's just slow down. Turn the Crone big pack off. There we go. This is the guy we want to go to. Now, of course, this is a rather dodgy looking vehicle, and I don't think it can reverse. Is it going to reverse? There we go. It just speeds up. It goes really fast quickly, or it has fast acceleration once you go forward, but when you want it reverse, it takes forever. It's got interesting sounds, also sort of drives weirdly. Like it goes slow and then zooms past. Anyway, let's get under this. No. There we go. How much can it take? Not much at all. I wonder how it can drop off the seeds. Not the seeds, but the yield. 2,500, okay. Well, of course, we never really expected it to be able to carry much, but... Let's see, first person mode. Looks like a sandpit, really. Got a fun little sandpit they can drop on the ground. Got damage. That was so weird. Just jumps back and forth. It's like a frog almost. Anyway, let's try to do this. Hopefully the game won't crash. Check it out. Oh, okay. Pretty simple, really. Nothing really to it. It's got a nice little bit of suspension here. Pushing it up. It drops all its seeds slowly. Very slowly. Yeah, we've still got $62,000 that we can play around with. Now, we've got to go to... No. We need to go back to the aggro liner, and we're going to have to fill it back up. Not even at 50% yet. We've done about half the field, so the whole aggro liner should be able to handle it. Or maybe not. It'll be close though, either way. And then we've got a lot of baling to do. Lots of baling. I'm not sure what I should buy with my money though. I don't want to just pay off my loan back just yet. Not at the start at least. Whoa, come on. Right. As long as we're still getting the seed, that's all that really matters. But we can't really buy any new harvesters. What else could make us a lot of money? You know what? I am thinking of getting like sheep with the rest of my money and playing at 120 times speed, because you know that the time doesn't really affect things, so you might as well do it. Little exploits of the map, if you will. Let's just at least test it out. Check out how the sheep will handle themselves. Firstly, I'll just quickly go by owned things. We do own the implements, sorry. Just need to go find them. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Other things do we own that I might not have noticed? Okay, pretty much the stock standard stuff. So if we go to sheep, of course sheep only want grass. I wonder if you could put bales of grass, of fresh grass, into the trough for the sheep to eat from. Not sure how that'll work. For any that you could like input a number so you don't have to keep on clicking. I wonder if you got, yeah, I'm sure you guys can hear me click furiously off in the background. Let's get 200 sheep. That should be more than enough. And we'll play at a bit of a faster speed. And that way we should be making money. That big cash money. Alright. Well, let's unattach the trailer with the Sega Uno. The rather abysmal Sega Uno. Let's go looking for the implements out front and also speed up the time. So we can have a little bit of a look at the weather. We might, if we keep on playing at 120 times speed, we might have natural rain. Probably not this episode, but you never know. The day, well, it takes 12 minutes still for a day to go by, even at 120 times speed. Is it? No, it's not 12 minutes. That's how long it takes for crops to grow out at 120 times speed. Anyways, before we get too technical into the game, the implements should be here, but of course they're not going to be there. Nope. Definitely not over here. I have to check out some other sheds or something. Okay, there's some weird cow. Oh yeah, we got cows over here as well. But that's not really what we're interested in. Let's hop on out over here. Check out over here a little bit more in depth. Ooh, I don't want my video to be flagged, so thankfully that's not too bad of an image. Nothing will beat the Die Pope image though. Yeah, it looks like we're making some repairs ourselves. Of course, we can't drive this car. Of course, it doesn't even have a steering wheel. Alright, so where are these implements? Nowhere to be found. Oh, we got a horseshoe over here. What's that? Ooh. Interesting, whatever it is. Now, the horseshoes are completely randomly, well, they're not randomly placed, they are placed by the mod author. So I think that's pretty cool. Can we glitch through this? No. I wouldn't be surprised if I've walked past the parts like 1,000,001 times. There is a weight. Is that a weight? It is most definitely a weight. Interesting. Interesting. Where are the parts that I'm looking for, damn it? Why must you torture me like so? Well, I guess this is going to be the easiest way then. There's something. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're near that track. Okay, so it's somewhere here. Definitely not near the chains. Oh, there's another horseshoe. Okay, we've got some bricks, as you do. Now, let's check out, where are we? So it's like up north from the tractor. Up north here. Well, there's nothing that shows us where we are. I really want to know where all these implements are before night falls upon us. No, I've got no idea though, do I? None whatsoever. Unless it's somewhere where these cows are. Oh, nice. Custom sounds. Oh, here's our very first night. I still have got no idea where all this is. How about I will go get rid of the tractors, that, and oh no, I want that, and I want to respawn these parts that I so desperately need. There we go. There's a pallet fork. Let's tell that to come back. Okay. Now, excuse that. What we'll do is, because we respawned them, they should be where, well, all the other things that we respawn are. Hopefully, at least. That is the goal. In the meantime, let's quickly drive. Wait, no. We'll get the farmer, won't we? We don't need something too fast, but I have to go edit down the sound a lot more now because you still couldn't hear me. Okay, and off we go. Okay, there are those parts, thankfully. We've got them. Let's see if zooming out makes the noise a little quieter. Not really. It's still quite overpowering. Have to turn the light on, of course. Oh, this has got double lights. Okay, no one's coming across, so let's go around this way, and I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Better make sure though. Yep. Here are all our sheep. And I think I'm going to have to... Oh no, we'll get stuck in the river. I should have seen that coming. Are we going to have enough power? Yes. Yes. Only just though. Alright, so let's find out where they're going to be delivering, or where they're going to be putting their things. There they are. Okay. So let's set it up like so. Wow, that's nice. You can have it look nicer in the morning, of course. You can see everything from quite a distance. So here's where the food goes. Let's have a look at their neat looking pasture. Ah, the sheep have it better than us. They got some nice feed over here, and they've got lots of their buddies. I never really realized how good the sheep look, especially this one. It's got a really nice texture. Now I'm sounding like a New Zealander though, but it's just a standard white sheep. They move around quite a little bit. Alright. So, off to doing some more work, and look at what has happened. Everything's magically disappeared. Oh wait, we can't even hire a worker because... So we should keep baling. I will do that. Just a second. I'll just quickly go ahead and attach an implement out here. I will go for the pallet fork, not the bale one, because we want to get the sheep wool up and running and all that fandangled stuff. And no, now let's go get the trailer, go back to the harvester, and quickly make sure he can go back to work. Here we go. Here's the crops that have spawned out before us. It'd be cool if there was a bit more of a challenging type of thing, like, not in terms of money, because I don't really think that hard difficulty makes it harder. It just makes it more monotonous, and you have to grind it out more. It doesn't really make it harder. I just wish there was something else, like pests that you had to, I don't know, maybe buy special fertilizers for or something. Hello? There we go. That was kind of weird. Anyway, we're gonna have to keep on going hard at it, and in the meantime, it'll probably be daylight once we're finished giving all the stuff to this trailer. There we go, it's 5 o'clock. That means the sun comes out. There it is, right on cue. Right when we expect it. Are you not hired? Is the worker not hired or something? Or are we in his way? Well, whatever he is, he's not doing anything, so I want to go over to him and hire him again. There we go. And we can start baling again. After that. Time flies by when you're playing at 120 times speed. You really don't notice it at all. There we go. Woke up early morning and here we are driving it again. Working real hard. Let's get out of here again. It's like taking all the scenery and it looks fantastic. These two worlds. Two worlds. I get two worlds from. Oh, we're lagging up. There we go. Alright, we're driving too fast, better slow down, and I might have to go over to the sheep now because I'm sure they'd given us a couple pallets now of wool. Yeah, wool. Where did I keep trying to say cotton from? I have no idea. I can't really attach any bad tractors to the back of the aggro liner though, or to the front of the aggro liner at least, because that's going to cause us problems as well. It won't be powerful enough. So I just need more money for a new tractor. It's going to take us a little while to get there. First of all, and we've almost gone up to the power line. Still quite a bit to do. Oh, we don't want to fall down. That ditch should be stuck. Alright, so I'll go ahead and finish this row and we'll go over to the sheep. Or, even easier, instead of going to the sheep, I could just go to the statistics. Check it out. What are we looking at exactly? We're looking at wool. Oh, only 9%. Well, we do have 200 sheep, even though they don't really have any food. Then again, its productivity only 5%. That is pretty low. Pretty abysmal, really. But we don't really have any ways of giving them food unless I buy the profit hopper, which, believe me, it will be painfully slow. But I might torture you guys next episode. I think I will. Let's go buy it. Just for a bit of shits and giggles. It's not in tractors, is it? No, it's not. What would it be under? Harvesters. No? There we go. Mowers is what we want. Oh, I could buy that. But see, the best thing about this is not only does it cut, but it also holds a certain amount of grass itself. So I'll go buy that. And you know what we could do? What we could do is we could start driving from all the way from here to our main farm. But that's going to take probably a good hour or so. At this pace, 6 miles an hour, 7 miles, but we're going downhill. We'll slow back down. There we go. He's pushing it between 6 and 7 miles an hour. It's going to take us a long, long time. Where are we on the map exactly? Yeah, so we're just over here. I'll have to go. Where am I going to have to go? I'm going to have to go like on the road to the like left around field 28 and then go up the bridge. And this will take a little while to get there. Main section of the farm. So instead of doing that, I'll go ahead and stop torturing it and go to display tractors so it's recognized as a tractor. Spawn it back and I'll go ahead and try to see how the grass works in this map. Okay. Now, what I'd classify as grass is just anything that's pretty much green and growing, really. But of course, it all looks different over here. Okay, so we should be mowing. Are we mowing? Do I need to lower it? What do I need to do? Seems like I had everything turned on, and I still do. So we're not cutting grass over here, clearly. What about that stuff over there? Like with the dandelions. There's something I must be doing wrong. I want to enable the grass pickup, of course, and of course I want to have the mower on. We're going to figure out where the grass is. What if I go to here and we check it out? Oh, okay. So the only... I see. Sorry, excuse me, sweet. I see what these little areas are then. And that makes sense. I'm not sure if this is coming out in the video, but he's numbered all these like little areas, 01, 02, 08. I had no idea what they were. They are for grass. Right. That makes sense. So where are the sheep? The sheep are on over here. No. They're over here. So that means we'll have to drive to like field number 8 or 08 with all the grass. It's the closest one there. That's a bit of a trek. So I guess this is not classified as grass at all. Rightio. Well, next episode we'll go ahead and turn off the mower. We'll be there with the mower, cutting some grass, hopefully, at least, and we'll have a bit more of this field, and let's check out, oh, we don't want console commands. I don't have any vehicles where the canola is, so instead of going there, we'll quickly check it out. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's just started growing out just then. If I wait a little bit, a couple of seconds. No, it's not, okay. It's not all grown out. What about now? No, well, it'll be grown out by next episode. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll be back keeping on farming on this beautiful map over here.